So welcome to me, your girl, Chelsea. Today we are going to be doing a soft glam look. If this is a look you're interested in and you like how my face is painted today, then keep on watching. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because I'm lonely here and I want to make friends. So please subscribe so we can be friends. So yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I guess today we're going to be doing soft glam. So I just want to get right in this because I've already done my intro. What we're going to need are some really basic items. Go grab your makeup bag and we will get right to going on. The first thing we're going to do is prep our skin. You're going to need a eyeshadow base and a face base. If you don't have an eyeshadow base, you can use concealer, so no worries. Soft glam is very forgiving. As much as you've seen, soft glam is pretty forgiving, and soft glam is kind of up to you as the artist to interpret it how you want to interpret it. So yeah, let's get on and grab our primers. So the first primer I'm going to grab, just my basic primer. This is the Morphe eyelid primer. Now I'm gonna squeeze this all over my eyeballs and we're gonna prime the eyeballs. The fun thing about soft glam is you don't need heavy eyeshadow. We're going to focus much more on complexion. So really eyeshadow is optional when we're doing this look. So if you want to skip ahead, you totally can. Next step, grab a eyeshadow palette that has a lot of neutrals in it, and we are going to start doing the eyeshadow. Alright, and I'm actually grabbing an oldie but a goodie. This is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I don't even know if they still sell this, but it has a ton of matte neutrals in there. You can see mine is well loved. I've used the shit out of that black. And we're just going to use this palette and we're going to create a little bit of a defined crease and some other small features on the eye that will make a big difference. So grabbing a fluffy brush, this is the Morphe Y17, we're just going to go in the crease with a little bit of shadow. I'm using a medium brown tone, and you can use anything that's just going to be slightly darker than your natural skin tone. And we're just going to pop it in the crease here. Now start buffing in that eyeshadow color to really blend it out. Just use a windshield wiper motion just to blend in here. You can use the same brush or a different fluffy brush, but if you don't have a ton of brushes, just use the same brush. Just wipe it off on a little bit of a sponge here. Clean your brush off, and then you can go back in and wipe it off. Now that you have some definition in your crease, you are going to add even a little bit more definition. Grab a smaller brush that's not so fluffy, something that's going to be like a packing brush. I'm going to be using the Morphe Y18. I'm going to clean this off a little bit, and then I'm going to grab a darker, more defined color, a dark brown or a black, or something very close to black. I would steer away from black just because it's soft glam. We don't want to make this harsh. And we're just going to go in and define our crease over here at the very, very bottom, and keeping it at the outer corner of the eye. I'm just going to take a clean, fluffy brush. This is the, or it's not on here, I'm pretty sure it's an It brush that I've purchased a while ago. I'm just going to go back in and blend that out a little bit, just so it's very, very seamless. The soft glam look is just really about being effortless and seamless, you know, and you got a little bit of a, you know. If you're watching this video, I'm sure this isn't the first soft glam look you've ever seen. Now we have our crease defined. We are going to start doing the face, and then we'll go back to the eyes. That's just how I like to work. I like to lay my shadow down and then do the base and then finish up the eyes, just because it can get kind of messy right in the beginning with these shadows. So depending on what type of work you like to do or how you like to work, sometimes you want it to be easier to clean up underneath the eyes if you don't already have your foundation laid down. So just how I prefer to work. Anyways, now we are going to prime the face. I'm going to be using a Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. This one is supposed to be for blue light deflecting primer. It just helps against, you know, blue light. If you don't know what blue light is, it's light that generates off of your computer, cell phone, things like that. Alright, now that you're nice and primed, we are going to go in with foundation. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today, I have a few different options here, but depending on the type of coverage that you want, typically with a soft glam, you kind of can pick and choose. There's a lot of leeway on what kind of foundation to wear or what kind of coverage. It's really up to you and really up to what you prefer. So I'm going to use the Lawless foundation. This is the Woke Up Like This Flawless Finish Makeup. And then my color is Nomad. This is a liquid foundation. It's kind of like a organic-y foundation. That's why I really like it. It doesn't have any pollutants in it or anything that's going to hurt my skin. And then you just got to shake it well, and I will be ready to go. Alright, now that you have your foundation laid down and you look a little crazy, we're going to go in with highlight and contour. I feel like I don't really need to tell you guys how to highlight and contour, but I will show you the products that I'm going to be using. We're going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in light beige, and then the Fenty Matchstick in cocoa. Obviously highlighting with this and contouring with this. Once you start laying all this stuff down, it'll start looking a little better, and I will start matching my chest to my face a little bit easier, especially if you have a hard time like I do matching, because I'm always a different shade. I'm constantly changing because I self-tan a lot. So if you're like me, this will help you out. Then you're simply just going to go under the eye with your contour, a little bit on your nose. Sometimes you can do your full nose, but I just don't. I feel like it can widen your nose pretty easily. On the chin and on the upper lip, and then right on the forehead. There we go. And so then go pause your video here and go grab a sponge, a beauty sponge, and we are going to blend all this out. So go get that wet and let's get back to this. Alright, now that you've wetted your sponge, you are ready to blend. So we're going to go through, we're going to blend the concealer in with the foundation, and then we're going to go back over it with back over it with contour and blend that in too. So let's blend the concealer out, because right now we look a little crazy. And you will start to see this starting to really come together. You can see that it's really starting to blend. Now that you are 100% blended out, we're going to go back over with a contour stick and contour our face. I like using the contour stick. It's a little bit easier than grabbing a brush and some contour and then going in. With this, I just go right over my foundation and then blend it out. So, we're going to do cheekbones. Good rule of thumb is to have it right at the dead center of your ear and then go across. That will give you a little bit of a guideline of where your cheekbone contour should be going. The next spot is right around the forehead. You can add as little or as less as you like around the forehead. I always just do little because it makes me look a little bronzier. Then last, or I shouldn't say last, but second to last, is your nose. I never overdo my nose just because it can look very cakey throughout the day. I feel like it always just cakes up around my nose. And then under your lip. And why I do under the lip? Because it's going to give you a poutier looking lip. And I always just do a triangle right where my cheekbones are, because then when we blend it out, it'll give you a more chiseled, defined feature, and it's going to go up closer towards your hairline, which will give you a little bit more bronzy, shadowy look. And then with my cheekbones, I actually just go back over with my foundation brush, just because it blends a little bit easier this way. I have more control than with a sponge. I don't really have any control. Alright, now that you are highlighted and contoured, you got to go back over it with some powder. I'm going to be using the Lawless powder. This is the classic translucent loose setting powder. I've been using this for a really long time. You get a nice healthy amount in here, and you can just go back over with the powder. I don't bake because my skin is super dry. If you have dry skin, don't bake. It'll wreck your makeup. But I'm going to go with a little sponge and just pack this on underneath my eye a little bit, and then lightly dust the rest of the face. Like I said, I don't bake. That's completely up to you if you want to or not. Then I'm going to go in with a flat brush with the rest of the powder all over my face. Alright, now that you are powdered and everything is set, now we're going to go back over with a little bit of contour again. I really like this extra step. You 100% don't have to do this. This is completely overkill, but this is just what I like to do. I like to go back over with a bronzer and bronze my face up. So this is the Morphe Glam Bronze bronzer, and this is in Phenom. Haven't been using this for a super long time, so it is still freshly new, at least new looking. And I'm just going to go back over my contoured parts and just define these parts. Alright, so now that you're bronzed up, you're going to go back over with your blush and your highlighter just to finish off your look. Once the look is finished off, we're going to jump back into the eyes. This is where I do my finishing touches on my eyes, and we're just going to do the eyebrows and things like that. But first we need to do blush and we need to do highlight. So I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner blush in We're Going Shopping, and then the highlighter in Dreamin' of Diamonds. So both of these are going to be used together to finish the skin off. It's already looking pretty glowy in this light, and I will turn down my ring light here so we can get a better definition, but just wanted to show you guys the final look. Alright, so now that we fast forwarded through blush and highlighter, you can definitely see the difference here. So I did add some to my upper lip, my nose, and then obviously my cheekbones. Now we're going to finish the eyeballs, which is kind of the funnest part that draws all of this together and makes it just very soft. Just I woke up like this. I'm very glamorous. So yeah, we're going to finish that, and yeah, let's finish. I don't know why I keep talking. Lord help me. Alright, so we are going to cut the crease, and cutting the crease, you're going to need a small brush, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the color that I'm using is a light ivory, and then a small concealer brush. We're just going to go ahead and cut the crease. Once we cut the crease, we're really getting. Alright, so now that the crease is cut, it should look something like this, and I'm going to blend it in and make it a little more softer looking. I'm going to add a little bit of eyeshadow on top of it just so it looks a little nicer, and yeah. Alright, now that I cleaned it up a little, I kind of made a little boo-boo there. I had to fix it off camera, but I'm going to go in with a really light cream shade and just apply that to all of this cut crease area that I've cut out. And then we are going to do the eyebrows. Alright, so now that we have everything blended out and we have the crease cut, we've applied a cream shadow to the crease in here, and we've applied a little bit of eyeshadow in the bottom of our eyeball. The eyeshadow is nearly done, and we are now going to go in, make a eyebrow for myself. If you have a full set of eyebrows, then just go ahead and fill them in pretty quickly. The product that I use is the Morphe micro brow pencil in mocha. I go through these a ton. I really love these. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw my eyebrows on. I feel like you guys don't really need to see that, but really just a pro tip here is just really make sure that you take your time in blending your eyeshadows and blending them together. I had to go back in off camera and re-blend some things, so I just wanted to give you guys that extra tip of going ahead and double checking your your eyeshadow, and making sure that everything is seamless and everything is blended through, and then we can go on to the eyebrows. So let's do that, and let's meet back up for final touches, and I will see you guys. Alright guys, we are almost done. I got my eyebrows on, and I'm hoping that you do too, and now we are going to do the final touches on the eyes. This is where you're going to need some eyelashes, some eyelash glue, and a pencil for your eyes. So I'm going to be grabbing a ColourPop pencil, and this color is Best O. It is a dark plum purple. You can grab anything, any pencil you want. I would prefer if you didn't use a black, just because black is going to be very harsh for this eye look. Use a dark purple, use a dark brown, use a really dark green. That would be really pretty too. Totally up to you on what you prefer. But today I'm going to be using a dark purple, and we're just going to very gently line your upper eyelid up here. And what that's going to create is just similar as an eyeliner, just for something to hide the glue and the eyelash to your eye. So now it doesn't need to be super clean, it just needs to be on there. Just try and make it a very thin line. Now you can go all the way down if you want into your inner corner or wing it out, but I'm just going to do a very basic line. Like I said, soft glam is supposed to look like natural, but also with this look, there's really nothing natural about it. But I don't want to do a big line because that's when you get more into artsier makeup or more defined makeup, where this is very soft. That's the whole point, is we want it to look soft. Alright, and that is the only liner I'm going to use. You can take this liner and drag it underneath if you would like, completely up to you. But like I said, today we're doing soft, keyword glam. keyword soft. Anyways, I'm cringy. We're going to do mascara next. I don't feel like I need to show you guys how to do mascara. But if you're interested in the one that I'm using, it's the Grande Drama Thickening Mascara with castor oil. That's why it's kind of like this plasticky tin color. Yeah. Alright guys, so if you are like me, and you want this to be your end all be all look for the day, this is it. You can run out the door, go get ready with the rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. If you want to do some eyelashes, wait till the very end, and I'm going to do lashes and lips. Lips sometimes aren't always very important to people. Sometimes I skip them. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to go do my eyelashes, put some lashes on, and I'm going to come back and show you guys my lips. And yeah, we are done. Otherwise, we're pretty much done. So if you want to wait and see how I draw my lips on, then alright, excuse the ends of my hair being wet, but yeah, I just wanted to get back to this. If you're at this point in the video like I am, at this point you've spent way too much time getting ready, and now you're trying to rush out the door to go to work, school, or other things that you need to do during the day. But first, let's do lips, and I do want to do a recap on the eyes. So I went ahead and put on my fake eyelashes. I also put on NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Milk in the outer parts of my eye, right in here on the waterline. Completely optional. I don't even know if they still make this, honestly. They may not. I don't know. But any white pencil will work. You don't need to spend a lot of money on a pencil. Just that's it. It's an extra touch in there. You can throw a white pencil on. Completely up to you and optional. Now for my lips, I always try to wear lipstick every day, but sometimes it's not a priority. Sometimes it is. Anyways, I'm going to overdraw my lips. Today with the pencil I want to use, I always go with natural, and I think that's what I'm going to start with, which is NYX's Natural. I love this pencil. Went through it 100 times. This is a new one I just purchased, but this is one of my favorite colors that they create, and it's just a really good pencil, and it's very affordable. So we're going to line the lips. So this looks good enough for me. Totally up to you. If you want to outline more, you totally can. Outline less, totally can. Preference. Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and define this line. I always do this when I'm doing my lips. It's really just defining a line, depending on what lipstick you're wearing. Totally up to you. Next is the lipstick. So the lipstick I'm going to be using today is the Huda Beauty color in Girls Trip. This is kind of it's a natural color. Also, it's going to go really good with this lipstick, and these are kind of like a powdery matte finish. Alright, that is super pink on camera. It's definitely not this pink in real life. So here it is turned down into soft light. It is not as bright and neon as my lights make it look. My light here, my my ring light here makes everything look really, really bright and really, really like pow in your face. Sometimes it kind of makes the colors a little off, but this is a much more accurate representation of what the lipstick looks like. If you like a pinky nude, this is the color for you. If you don't, then maybe pick a different color. I will do in the future more of a in-depth lipstick video and how I line my lips to make them look super plumped. But for today, and for the sake of us all getting the fuck out of here, you know, I'm gonna keep it short and simple for you guys. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to grow here on YouTube. I am still very fresh and I wouldn't say fresh and new, but I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I'm trying to build that shit. I'm trying to get monetized, so if you guys want to help a girl out by subscribing and liking and commenting down below, as long as it is a nice comment and a helpful comment and it isn't hate, I will definitely comment back to you guys. I definitely have the time, so I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye!